Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you one way to manage your goals in order to create an extraordinary life one day at a time. If you want to create an extraordinary life, you will have to work on designing the best days ever. They compound in time. If you are going to create the best days ever, you have to know what your target is. You have to not only have a clear idea about what your goals are, but you need to break those goals down to the core and decide what is the one thing that you can do today that will significantly improve the quality of your life, as well as bring you closer to your goals and to your values. Before we start, if you're new on this channel, my name is Raphael, and we talk about practical personal development on this channel, taking explicit action and creating an extraordinary life one day at a time. We also meditate together here every single day because it's an awesome and free practice that will significantly improve the quality of your life and the quality of your life, of the life of the people around you. So if this is interesting to you, please do consider subscribing to the channel. This one thing we mentioned earlier is essentially a micro 24 hours goal. I call it the intent for the day. I want to avoid using the word goal on a day-to-day basis because when you think about a goal, you think more of a long-term entity. When you think about intent and when you link some emotion to why you live these days with intent, it will be our guide to live a great day. Does that make sense? The exercise for today is probably one of the most important exercises, and it is something we will do and go over and over again in different forms. In my office at home, here in fact, I have a huge whiteboard. On it, at the top lies a phrase from the book The One Thing by Keller. This is probably the book that I recommend the most to my life coaching clients on the subject of productivity and goals. I really recommend that you have a look at that book, and I will link it in the description to this video below. Every morning, I get up at 4 a.m. at the latest, and when I talk about it, people always ask me the same question. How do you do it? And then they give me the same excuse. You must be an early bird. I'm just not a morning person. Well, you see, I don't buy this theory that some of us are morning people and others are night owls. Why? Because I used to believe that I was a night owl too. In fact, I never had a bedtime from a very early age. I used to go to bed really late and there was nobody to check on me. I was also a freelance musician, a jazz musician from the age of 15 and playing late into the night. I get up at 4 a.m. now, but not long ago, I used to go to bed at that time or even later or earlier. So what changed? Did I transform myself being a night owl to an early bird? Did something switch in my species? No, I'm pretty much the same person, but what has changed is my targets. What have changed are my goals and how I have decided to lead my life day after day, moment after moment. So the answer to the question, why do you get up every morning so early and how do you do it? It is very simple. Well, I can get up early because I know why I get up early. It's not something I have to do, it's something I choose to do in order for me to be aligned with my goals. Now you might say, well, why don't you just do everything you need to do at night? And this is a whole other story that is not on today's topic, but studies have been shown on when during the day we are most effective. And as a little teaser for that, it's when the sun is up. Also, I exercise very early in the morning. Why? Because studies also shown that exercise has a huge impact on our mental health and hormonal balance, and the really cool effects of exercise on your brain last for 12 hours. It's a half time of 12 hours. So if you want to take full advantage of your exercise daily, then exercise early. But I'm going off topic here and we will dig into these subjects deeper soon. For now, let's move into today's exercise, going back to the phrase from the One Thing book. I quote, "What is the one thing that I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary?" End of quote. What is your one thing that will make your life closer to what you want it to be? It doesn't matter what area of your life you have chosen, health, spirituality, finances, your new business, relationships, whatever. What is that thing that you will do that is congruent to your values and to your objectives that you can do today? Write it down in your journal and do it. Everything else is unnecessary right now. I won't go back into the cliche, although it is totally true that multitasking is just a myth. I just want you to understand that motivation to live the greatest day and the greatest life, creating that ideal we talked about in the previous exercise, comes from clear intent, a clear vision of your target, and a clear understanding of what you need to do right now to get there successfully. So remember, before you go and tackle your great day, have a clear target. Make it simple at first so that you don't get overwhelmed. If it's not something you can accomplish in a single day, then break it down into multiple tasks until you get something that you will get done for sure today. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please push the like button. This always helps in the YouTube algorithm so that people find the channel. It's not only for my ego. And yeah, if you want more videos like this, then please do subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell so that you're alerted every time we post new content. And yeah, I'll see you there. Take care. See you soon. Bye.